Yet again, though, a wonderful hit by Robert Snodgrass.
Thomas Souček has another one.
And it's a memorable strike to equalise for the Hammers.
Four assists so far this season from Aaron Creswell. It is his corner and it is in for a West Ham equaliser. Thomas Souček has another one. It's 4 in his last 8. And for the second time, the Hammers pull themselves level.
Well, we said that a lot of West Ham's goals come from set pieces. It's because they've got someone like Creswell who's able to deliver like that, and someone like Souček who attacks the ball as well as he does. I think it flicks off dunk into Souček, but arriving late, finds the back of the net, and we've got a really exciting last 10 minutes or so.
West Ham going front. Is Diop having a look over his shoulder to be absolutely sure that he was onside. The pressure pays off at last.
Well, Robert Snodgrass' delivery is normally very, very good. The defensive line from Brighton has been a slight issue from these types of deliveries, and Diop comes from deep.
Noble to Antonio with 2 substitutions combining. Antonio will run at Bernardo, he's got the better of him, great strength from Antonio, pulls it back, Arnautovic! And West Ham have turned this game around! Marko Arnautovic has turned this game around, and he announces his return following a recent run of injuries. Marko Arnautovic draws West Ham level.
Well, I'd be the first man to appreciate the contribution of Mikel Antonio here on this side. Gets Bernardo squared up, he's just too quick for him down the outside. Looked hesitant at first, all of a sudden he's in behind. Well, linesman's looking across, thinks that's still in. And the toe poke with a second touch from Marko Arnautovic is enough to get West Ham level. Remarkable turnaround.
Owen. Antonio. Good spin. 3! And if it stays like this, West Ham will be going top of the table. It has been a masterclass in soaking up pressure, sparring and striking on the break.
Incredible. When you play without the ball and you're playing on the counter-attack, you've got to get that first pass right. And Jared Bowen is able to bring the ball down under no pressure and has got the ability to pick out Mikel Antonio. His first touch wasn't great, but his second, third and fourth weren't bad. The first touch takes him back away from goal, and then he spins Webster, arrows one into that bottom corner.
Gomez. No way through the centre. Keep blocking it off, West Ham United. But here's Wilson. Got Bowen up with him. Wilson's such a canny customer. Bowen! It's in! Callum Wilson makes it. Jared Bowen scores it. And West Ham, to be fair, the more dangerous team in the second half, have scored the first goal at the Amex. It's taken over 70 minutes, but for the Hammers, well worth the wait.
A tactical master plan from Nuno Espirito Santo. First half was pretty even. They withstood a fair bit of pressure, grew into the game. The last 15 minutes were dangerous. The second half, they've been the better team. They've created plenty of opportunities. And again, it's another counter-attacker, which they take advantage of. A mistake from Van Hecker, but Callum Wilson's onto it. You think he's overhit the pass to Jared Bowen, and you think the chance is gone. It's such a difficult angle, but he stretches and he finds that bottom corner. It's no more than West Ham deserve on this second half performance. They've been the better side, and eventually they found a way through and found a way past an inspired Bart Verbruggen.
Wilson loves scoring goals, but the next best thing is doing that.
Matoma. It's Gilmore. Now the workhorse, Antonio. Then Rama. To wait for support. Picks out Jared Bowen, and Bowen has made it 2! To general delirium at the West Ham end. Smash and grab, take 2.
But it's as good a counter-attack as you're ever going to see. Look at the defending they've got to do. Look how many bodies they've got inside their own box. Mikel Antonio has been terrific today. Plays a fabulous ball to Ben Rama, and he has to wait. He has to hold possession and wait for support. And when it comes, it arrives in the fashion of Jared Bowen, whose first touch is absolute perfection. Right into his path. And what he couldn't do 10 minutes ago, he does brilliantly to guide it into the bottom corner and give West Ham a brilliant platform to win the game.
Wan-Bissaka finding Bowen. And in! Thomas Souček stoops. And for the first time, West Ham lead at the Amex. He has been a threat all game. Thomas Souček in the box, in the air. He's lethal. But he can't be lethal unless you get a piece of quality delivery like this from Jared Bowen. What a ball into the box, shifts it onto his left foot. Look at the flight. Beautiful ball. So hard to defend against. Brighton, they're locked in, they're tied in the box, but they can't get near that kind of delivery. And Souček, as he has done all game, to power the ball into the back of the net.
In by Cresswell, helped away by Murray. It's been deflected in. Yet again though, a wonderful hit by Robert Snodgrass. Frustration for Matty Ryan and for Brighton, having clawed away back into this game. Robert Snodgrass strikes again, and how?
Well, he's free as a bird on the edge of the box. He's able to wriggle. He strikes it really well. He has to tweak his body to just be able to control it towards goal, and it's up Bernardo. And again, Matty Ryan can do absolutely nothing about this. Decent strike, but you feel he would have been able to deal with it until the wicked deflection. And he has been so involved this afternoon in everything.
And it goes from Lingard. Ben Rama. Antonio goes over. Not getting anything for that, I'm sure. Souček. Beautifully shielded. So foul. Lingard. Here's the fullback again, so foul. Great ball in.
Cleared as far as Saeed Benrahma! His first goal for West Ham! And it's a memorable strike to equalise for the Hammers. Beautifully taken. Game on again.
David Moyes saying, don't celebrate, get back, we need a winner. What a strike this is from Benrahma. I said about the fullbacks getting forward. They should have been doing that much sooner. Space on the edge of the box for Benrahma when it comes back out to him. He takes a touch, sets himself and curls it brilliantly in off the post. A lifeline for West Ham.